ponytail now. Let me tell you something. They love Moochie ponytail. You know, that was like,
Yeah, I had to change it up,
whip
y'all.
her hair from side to side. You know, Sunday she might go to church on the left side, and then Friday she might go out with it back on the right side. Moochie
I had
just
to change it up.
He giving you some ideas.
Ow. What's up, Tressa C?
What's up, Tressa C? What's up, with people?
Let me get online.
Do you guys know that we had, because I put this as a scheduled video, we had 50 people waiting for us to get up here. 50.
Wow.
And people was leaving comments. We've got a great crew. I'm going to continue to acknowledge my subscribers, because not only have you guys been following me and really supporting Team Life Games, but you've started supporting the whole team. Moochie's numbers is going up. Miss K, ladies and gentlemen, is 25 subscribers away from that golden threshold of 1,000 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to Miss K channel, help her get over 1,000 tonight. I told her it'd probably take a week. Let's do it tonight. Let's get Miss K over that 1,000 tonight.
19 more.
Okay. All she needs is 19. So let's get her over that 19 and let's get it popping. Ladies, how you feeling tonight?
I'm good.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh, I'm good, man. I took my first airplane flight today, trying to learn how to be a pilot.
What?
I didn't throw up.
Gosh,
I didn't throw
how
up.
was that? Was you nervous?
Just looking like
I mean, no, because I understand the equipment. The only thing that I don't like on a plane is when you're going up and coming down, you hit bumps. And when you're in a smaller plane and it's really, really hot, which it was today, you feel a lot of bumps. So, I mean, I just got to get used to that part. But, we'll see. We'll see. It's something different. It's a new challenge. I want my daughter to have so many different things she can do. Talk to her by dad. So this is another one I'm gonna try to do, and we'll see where it goes, man. But it was fun. It was especially the landing. I was screaming, "Praise God!" when I got back on the ground. That's what the landing was.
You know, it's funny that you said you're trying to learn to fly. I actually want to learn how to navigate the sea. Oh,
okay. So not only do we have Falcon, but now we got Aquawoman. We got a whole superhero team on the squad right here.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's make it happen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, yes, you are back in the building with the next Life Games crew. It's Moochie, it's Miss K. We've got 72 in the building already. Program note one more time. Miss K is 19 subscribers away from hitting 1,000. So if you're not subscribed to Miss K channel, she puts out great theory videos. She just put out one about what happened to that jacket, which she might let us know tonight. So go subscribe to her channel. Y'all, let's go ahead and get this thing popping. Let's get it popping. So Miss K, I'm not going to show you the same exact opening video I did last night for the crew. Okay. So I got a new one that I know Moochie is going to love because she loved it when we talked about it last night. So here we go. Opening scene that I thought was significant last night. I mean, on the last episode. Let's take a look.
For you. And for every nigga like you. You alright? Gracias.
Did you see that pure look of orgasm on that woman's face? I haven't seen a woman want a man that dead since an old Tyler Perry movie. She wanted his ass dead as a doorknob.
Yep.
And so
that was freedom.
We'll start right there. We'll start right in on that. Moochie, break down that whole scene for me. What was going through your mind? How was you feeling?
That was freedom, and she put him down like a wounded horse.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you, she put him down.
Not a wounded horse.
Yeah, because when you said the barn part, that's the first thing I thought about.
That's what it is. That was a barn.
We call that a garage.
It's a garage or barn. You store the same stuff in there, in either one of them. And, you can put animals, you can put critters, you can put cars, you can put tractors, you store the same stuff in there.
That's the country
Exactly.
versus city mouse right now.
Yeah, you could tell you crunchy with that word. The
Hey,
barn.
I eat biscuits and molasses.
Ain't nobody mad at you though.
Right.
Oh
I ain't
no,
running. Miss K, how did you think about that scene? Did you feel like that was the kind of retribution needed for Gabrielle's wife?
Yes, I do. Definitely like what Moochie said, it was freedom. You know, you can see it on her face. Like she was just like, oh my gosh, like I'm finally. She looked like she was an escaped slave. I mean, seriously, it's kind of sad that she had to get out that way. I don't think you have to go that way, but look what he was going. He would have ended up killing her probably if she didn't get to him first. Look, he grabbed the knife. Like you beat this woman all the time. Why are you going after her with a butcher knife? So he might have killed her that day. You never know if Rock wasn't waiting or sliced her up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I just think that it was kind of a poetic justice because I think I was watching your live. I was watching everybody's live. I normally don't. I kind of just come through and check things out, but I was rocking with y'all the whole time pretty much, and especially last night on Jay's channel. And I don't know which ones. I don't remember the conversation. I don't remember from your panel or from the other one where somebody was saying that they feel like it probably should have been a man or something like that. And I don't think so. You know, I think it's poetic justice that a woman killed him.
It should have been a man to kill Gabriel. Why? What was their reasoning for it being a man to kill Gabriel?
I don't remember what they were saying, but somebody was saying that they feel like it probably.
I think that was yesterday. That was on Jay's channel. Somebody said.
Yeah, I'm like, why would it be a man? You know, this guy. It's just perfect that a woman is the one that kills him.
Yeah, this was the perfect Burning Bed setup. Young folks, look up Burning Bed. That movie still rocks now to this day. For a woman to do what she had to do to a man who really needed to have some retribution brought to him. Because like you said, at the end of the day, he did take that knife into the barn. Right. So
he was going to be killed or be killed.
Right. All Gabriella got to say is, I don't know why he took, like Rock said, when the police come, it was a robbery, and you see he had a knife, and he got the worst of it. Yep.
Perfect.
So yeah.
Yes.
All right, here we go. It's on you, Miss K. Now we're gonna go back to the beginning and break it down. Opening scene: Jew, Kanan, the funeral, the daddy. Tell us what you saw and your breakdown.
I just saw that the father was way more understanding. And, he's going to ride with his wife, but he still wanted to kind of have some compassion on Juke, a.k.a. Laverne. And, I like that Kanan took his time. He took his little moment before he left to say, she really loved your daughter, and then when she left, they didn't allow her. I felt bad because she didn't get any closure, so I feel like her going to break into that home was a desperate move, and that was her way to say her final goodbyes.
Right. Oh, okay. I feel you on that. Yeah. Moochie, right before I come to you, let me bring in our last and final guest. Always right on time to show some balance to these powerful Black women. It's the big homie, the big homie down into Texas. My boy Brandon Keith Avery from Just My Reviews. How you doing, my brother?
I'm pretty good. How y'all doing?
We hanging tough, man. We glad to hear you, man. We as a family, we celebrate when our people are doing great. B. Avery, guess what? Miss K need 15 more people, should be at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
What? Come
Big
on,
time milestone.
Go ahead and subscribe right now. Y'all missing out. Do it right now.
Yes.
Right now.
As a matter of fact, forget giving me a thumbs up. Don't even worry about thumbing up me. Just click the link and subscribe to Miss K channel. Get this chick to the Greek. Get her over that 1,000 threshold, because as YouTubers, when you hit certain thresholds, you really build your confidence, and 1,000 is like the very first one that helps you know that you're building a good craft. So let's get there.
And congratulations, Miss K, on that. And sorry I'm late as well, guys.
Thank you.
It's all good, man. We know you're gonna be late. You're up here doing like 1,500 jobs on YouTube. you're getting it in, but now that you're getting it in, tell me what you saw, B. Avery, in this opening scene with Kanan, Juke, the funeral, and the daddy.
Well, first is Juke's acting is phenomenal. I mean, she's really coming through with the performances in the show so far. I love that. I remember the first time I was convinced was when early in the season when they was robbing the trucks in the garage, and she was on the phone and realizing that she was going to have to do this next job by herself. The way her eyes was twitching back and forth, I was like, this sister can act. And then the same thing with this episode, just seeing how hurt she is that Nicole is gone. I'm really liking her performance. But also the picture you showing the daddy cool. I like the daddy. I mean, or I may not want to go as far as saying I like the daddy, but he's way different than the mom. You know, being respectful, understanding, seeming like he's gonna love his daughter no matter what. I was kind of surprised at his reaction when he saw them at the funeral. Instead of like, get out of here. He's just like, you can't be here. As I was coming in, I was overhearing you, Miss K, just his reaction to where, well, I don't want to jump too far ahead, but when she
go for it. Everybody's seen it, so everybody on this panel tonight is free to dibble dabble around, and then we just pick up where you left off if you so choose to, the next person that goes behind the other one.
Yeah, so they call the cops because Juke broke in. They don't know, but as soon as he see Juke in there, like he had every reason to just start screaming and be irate and yada yada. But he was just like, man, we called the cops. We didn't know it was you. You got to get out of here. You can't be here. Then the mama come in there acting a damn fool. Well, I don't want to say that her daughter's dead, so she does have a right to be upset, even though her behavior earlier was horrific. But I like the daddy to answer long answer. I like the daddy. The daddy cool. So, yeah.
The daddy seems like he's the more level-headed of the two parents. Like he's more accepting if knowing that his daughter was gay versus the mama who's trying to basically pawn her off to some noodle neck to screw her at a recital.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
Yeah. Moochie, jump on in there. The queen, the auntie of the show. Jump in there, Moochie, with your fresh Rapunzel.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see you.
with this part, I felt like he was very empathetic towards her. He believed that Jukebox loved his daughter, and I think I was thinking when she got arrested that he was the one. He may have been the one that made the phone call to get her out.
Really?
Yeah, I had that as one of my video. I talked about that.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
I didn't think of that.
Now, by the way, y'all, Moochie done did a cartoon, and it's kind of funny.
It's so cute.
It's kind of funny. Please go subscribe to Moochie and check out that cartoon. I was rolling.
It's hilarious to me.
I was at Moochie. Can I tell them who did the voiceover for Marvin? Can I tell them?
Oh, I didn't even get to that one yet. That's my
surprise.
He's coming.
Let
it out the bed.
Damn it. Well, I just teased it for you. So that means they gotta watch it now, Moochie.
Yeah, you gotta watch the trailer review because y'all gonna hear Marvin talk.
I'm telling y'all. You did it already?
It's almost done.
I can't wait now.
Shouts out to the big homie, living legend Larry. Put my girl on some game. Got us up here rocking that iMovie.
Yeah, he showed me that.
Yeah, shouts out to the big homie. You got some tech stuff you need to get done, go check out his channel. He'll get you right. Okay. Moochie, this is going to be on you till my brother B Avery get back. We already talked about that. Detective Howard. Oh, he's back already. Okay. Well, B Avery, let me get your input on this whole scene with Rock and Gabriel's wife pulling the Medea, throwing the hot tea on. she threw that hot tea on his ass. His wife beater was all messed up, looking like he threw up, and then they lured him into the barn, and bam,
blew his head off. Yeah, man. I was interested in seeing how this was going to play out because we all knew it was coming, some way, form, shape, or fashion. That we knew it was inevitable. But I was like, "What are you doing, Juliana?" I mean, I was happy at first she threw the coffee in him. But I'm like, you don't seem like you got a plan of action. You just gonna jump on the ground and so. I mean, I feel sorry for you, but I was like, what's going on? But when she ran out to the barn,
because she had those sneakers on.
I didn't notice that.
once she ran into that, I'm gonna use your term, Lamont.
Oh boy.
Once she ran into that barn.
Look, man.
I was just playing with you.
Look. I own it. I own it. I'm from Aden, North Carolina.
They was messing with you yesterday.
Yeah, man. Look, behavior. They can't even tell you the difference between a garage and a barn. They can't tell you. Other than one person tried to say that a barn has hay in it.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
No, hay in the middle of the barn. There's even a song from I think some Southern people, "Hay in the Middle of the Barn," right?
No, that was
Disturbing the Peace.
That was Bone Thugs and Harmony, and they was talking about weed in the middle of the barn.
Okay, but it's still hay in the middle of the barn.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, okay, man. But look, I was trying to say, I'm just messing with you. I was just trying to say that when I saw her run out there like that, I said, "Oh yeah, I knew it already." She ran out there. It was for a reason. She ran into. I said, "Oh, Rock is waiting for him." I mean, it was kind of, to me, it was obvious because remember, I already called it, guys, that this is how it's going to go down. I just didn't think it was going to go down this soon, to be honest.
I thought it was going to go down at the bodega.
I did too. Now, B, was you comfortable that Rock was the executioner in this scene? Was you comfortable with that part? Or did you feel like Juliana should have done it?
I'm comfortable with it, but I feel like Juliana should have did it. That's an opportunity that she'll never get back, and it could have been really empowering for her, gave her that boost of confidence that she really needs. I wasn't disappointed that she didn't do it, but it would have been nice to see her do it, her kick them in the balls, be extra petty, hit them over the head with the coffee can or whatever after she threw it on them or something. I don't know, but I'm glad he gone, and she was gracious, thank you, and acting and stuff, coming down the stairs. Oh God, my husband! Wink, wink, wink. I was loving all that. So
she did play the widow good, the weeping widow.
Oh, she played the hell out of that, and then immediately when his ass was dead, she flipped that switch and was happy, smiling so big, get your ears wet with that cheese she had. She was happy, but you know what? If someone is basically our captor and they're beating us, whipping us, all that kind of stuff, and then you feel like you've got this moment where you're free of all that BS, you probably would feel like that too. But the question now comes, what do they do with her next? Does she have a taste of this drug life now? Because she smiled at that death. I mean, regardless, it was still a death. Yeah. So at this point, is she gonna like uplift her to become a working person in Rock's organization? I'll give it to you, Moochie. What you think?
Well, she's still gonna run the bodega. She's her own businesswoman now.
Yeah, damn right.
She's her own businesswoman now.
Mm-hmm.
Now Rock's gonna be able to really take care, do that place like how she wanted. Not that she already wasn't, but she's not gonna. I don't think she's gonna have any pushback this time.
Okay.
And I think less people will suspect her because it's a woman running the place.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. We'll get on to the next one. Moochie, we'll start with you on this one. This is Detective Howard. He finds the blue caps. And you remember him and Detective Burke, they kind of got into an ethical debate about how to facilitate pursuing this crime. He just kind of don't want to blow it over. And she's like, no, one life, whatever she was saying. And then it leads them down the road to my new favorite crackhead past Pookie, this guy right here.
I loved him.
And, they passing him money. He was telling the cops he clean. And then at the end, he was like, y'all done stressed me the hell out. I'm going to have to go smoke this. Moochella, break it down for us, my sister.
Yo, why he called her Hojack?
I thought he was talking about both of them.
No, he called her Hojack like Kojak.
Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Then he called him Domino or something like that too.
I know he called her Hojack.
Yeah.
But he was good. He gave good information. And then he was like, see what y'all done made me do now. Y'all done stressed me out. I got to go get high.
Yeah.
Trying to act like
Yeah, that was
I'll
crazy.
be
How you
clean.
gonna blame them?
like you know, goodness well, he probably was smoking last night talking about
he
about to
sure, please, he sure was. He said, "How you going to knock a Negro a 12-step detect? You know daggone well." Howard was saying the same thing. By clean, you mean washing behind your ears and stuff like that. Like,
right.
Daggone well, you ain't.
So I guess Miss K, you enjoyed this segment. You enjoyed Pookie.
I
Pookie,
did.
Pookie Uncle.
I did. I thought he did
He
a really
was
good
funny.
job. He did a good job. I was like, whoever this actor is, he's entertaining with it. He's funny. Like, I really love that. And they dropped that in there like that.
Mm-hmm. What'd you think, B. Avery?
It was hilarious. I'm trying to think of that actor's real name. Maybe I'm getting him confused with somebody else.
He played in something. He played in a sitcom, some family sitcom. I forgot which one it was. Somebody told me the other day, but he was definitely in a sitcom.
You know who he's reminding me of? Excuse my French, y'all. The bitch better have my money, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? On the stage. I know that's not him.
Oh, the one that was in Starsky and Hutch?
Maybe it's an old
that's
movie.
not him.
Old movie. But you know, it was funny. I was really curious to see how much money Howard was giving him,
right?
Whether it was $50 or $1. You know what I'm saying?
$10.
Like he gave him $10.
Looked like looked like 10.
Okay. I know. I know it wasn't no bill. You know, like that's just too expensive. I mean, you can get away with giving them $5 a piece or whatever instead of that. But
Wow.
I mean, it was funny, you know. The thing that got me laughing was, and I don't mean it's funny, and I don't mean to judge because I know this happens in real life, but his the reasoning he gave himself to do drugs, the excuse, like, you know what, like y'all just said, I'm finna go get high again, and it's all y'all's fault, you know.
Yeah,
so you raised my blood pressure, got me stretched, and I'm stressed. And I was just like, that's kind of fascinating, you know. But
and he put the emphasis on the eye too. Now I gotta go smoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
we all come up with excuses to not feel bad when we're doing something we shouldn't be doing, you know. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I enjoyed this scene too. He was very entertaining, and this particular episode had me trying to focus hard but enjoy it because I knew I had to do the review, and so he was something that I could remember very, very easy. It was kind of a comic relief, and I thought it was well done.
Yes.
All right, Miss K, we coming to you now. This is one of my theories. So everybody that's watching me, I know some of y'all some damn YouTubers out there. I ain't gonna call you out by name, but I know y'all be watching my theories because I see videos flying all over the damn internet with ideas I throw out here. So here's another one for you. But just make sure you tell people you watch my channel.
I know. Just say you was there.
So here's the scene where you got Unique and his day one brother that should have been shot last week.
Yeah.
Should have been shot last week, but Lulu ain't want to shoot him. He is warning Unique that the blue caps is not coming from Rock. Because Unique sitting up here saying, man, this got Rock stink all over. He's like, nah, it ain't coming from her. But Unique was not trying to have any of it. And I said that this is clearly a dissension in the ranks in the making. This is dissension in the ranks between these two. So, Ms. K, how did you see this little exchange between these two?
I see that he was very dismissive. And that look on Worrell's face was like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be taking this, you know. So
look at that face.
Yeah,
some bullshit.
Let me tell you guys, I wanted to do another theory about this situation, but I wanted to wait to see if Lulu was gonna survive. I do think he's gonna survive, but I wanted to wait. But I might not do it, so I'm probably just say what I think.
I think you should.
You think I should just wait?
Because we already know what's gonna happen. The little mice that's in the corner that's here right now, they're gonna do the same thing after you do it.
Yeah, so you might as well do it.
You might as well do it.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Mouse in the corner watching, taking notes.
So
Yeah.
what you do, Miss K? You just sit down, do your own standalone video on your theory. It ain't got to be long. I
Right.
always tell YouTubers, don't feel the need to try to push to that 10-minute threshold.
Oh, I don't care. That's what. Let me tell y'all what y'all gonna get from me, guys. Let me just lay it out right now.
Lay it
I'm
out.
gonna get my point across, and that's it. Even if it's 2 minutes, that's it.
right.
It's not gonna be nothing long. I want to get it out, and that's all. You're not gonna be getting no long theories from me.
Okay.
You know, sorry.
Right. Mhm.
Or you're welcome.
a sister working on a PhD, man. So time is of the essence. So
Yes.
It is.
Yeah. So B. Avery, you my Marvel brother up here. See this? See what I got on today. You know I wore this today, right?
What's up?
I did my first flight trying to get my pilot's license today.
Oh, really?
And I thought that if I had to jump out the
brother.
plane, maybe these wings would start working.
Yes. I ain't mad at you, my brother.
I could be the Black Falcon, baby.
Captain America. Yes.
Right.
I love it. I love
Right?
But on the real tip, B, what did you think about this exchange between these two bosses?
Oh yeah. Like you said, bro, dissension in the ranks. He don't want to be talked to like that, old boy. A unique tripping. I hate when people do that. Like you got like you said, a loyal day one is doing what they're supposed to do, maybe plus more, and you want to pop off at the mouth and make a mess and throw a temper tantrum and then tell the other dude to come clean it up. Come on, man. This is not how you run an organization, whether it's legal or not. So that was way too much. Like we were just talking about, oh, dude, like this is some BS. I don't deserve this. You know, I'm trying to put you on game and give you the information. Your analysis is wrong or whatever. The blue caps didn't come from over there. They came from over here. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. You know, and you knew clean this up. Whatever, dude. You know.
Yeah.
He sounds stupid, looks stupid.
He's like, did you hear what I just said? Like, forget about what you said.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
You know, and he already told when he killed that guy Trez G, that was his name, right? That was supposed to be his day one. When he killed them, he let them know this could be any of y'all. And so Warrell could be thinking that same thing too. Like, this guy right here, I can't freaking trust this dude. With my life, you know? So.
Right. I wouldn't trust him. Moochie, how you feel about it?
He almost got killed by Lulu. Now, if you gonna come after her now, and if you miss, you know it's gonna be on. And all he could say, rocks stink all over this. That's all he could say.
Now I know nobody has smell-o-vision, but Rock don't look like she stank to me. I mean,
wow.
No.
I mean,
every time he says that, it makes me laugh.
Marvin don't look like he stink either.
I know.
But Lulu sure said he does.
I don't know.
The natural must.
That natural,
right,
yeah,
that
natural. That's that lion shit, B. Avery. The lions got around their manes. It's that natural emollients and shit. All right, B. Avery, man, I'm coming your way now, man. So this is yeah, man. Look, bro, I really thought they was going to use this clown, but they didn't. And the reason why they're not using him is basically because he spilled all the beans here up front. And then Detective Howard is trying to protect his investment, which is Kanan. Break this scene down for me, B.
This dude is garbage. Little Rob, my God. Like, it didn't take nothing for him to spill the beans, man.
Nothing.
I mean, he didn't even close the cop car door, man. Like, it just, come on, man. It wasn't me, man. It was, I'm like, dude, like, I was I didn't like the guy. I didn't know him, but I was still just so disappointed, bro. Like, how fast he flipped. That's just like no loyalty at all whatsoever. You are despicable, man. You are as whack as you look, bro.
Yes. And secondly, to B. Avery's point, this is how you can tell the integrity and the dignity and the decency of a man. Your ass is at the strip club at lunchtime in the middle of the damn day. This is in front of the strip club. Yeah. You know, at least wait till 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
No, at least wait to 8 o'clock, man.
Yeah. That's
Look, once he told him once he told him, okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's on you if you're done, BA.
Yeah, I'm good. I was gonna say I think I've only I went to the strip club one time in the daytime, but
what? You went there for lunch? Let me find out you was having steak and eggs.
my friend, I found out a friend of mine started dancing, and she told me to come see her, and I was like,
oh,
sure,
wow.
let me go.
He was like, I'm gonna come.
No, see, that's different.
Yeah,
that's different.
That's different. That's
different.
totally different.
That's
Okay.
different. You going to support a friend?
Yeah.
His ass was just in there giving up all his crackhead money. That's
Right,
what he was doing.
Exactly.
But that was ages ago. I think that was almost 15 years ago. But anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
Jump in there, Moochie.
Look, once he said, I hope you like,
Yeah.
that's what got him. Like, he was like, he ain't gonna be bent over in there.
Especially after you see him in the strip club.
And once she said 7 counts of murder,
Mhm.
you gonna be in there for a long time. You getting football numbers.
Don't pick up the soap.
Don't drop the soap.
Don't pick it up either.
Right, if it drop.
right. Just let it drop, but don't pick it up. Boy, y'all do y'all save all y'all Cheerios for Tuesday night? Cause y'all be in here bugging, man. Jump on in there, Miss K.
All right, so I know we're not surprised that this guy went and snitched that quick, because remember last week how he was snitching on Kanan so quick? It was your nephew, man. He came up in there thinking he was the man, blah, 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 right? So my take on this is that, I love Marvin, but if he was smart, he would have took that information from Kanan. He would have took that information from last week, and then he would have killed him after that. So that he could eliminate this possibility of getting out, because he's the reason why it got back to them.
Yeah,
with his big old mouth. So somebody like, let's take what's this guy? Because he looked like he gonna play no games. Joaquin, somebody like him, he would have killed him. He probably wouldn't even have left the meeting alive. Like, he would have took his info and been like, all right, go on, get him.
Hold on, Miss K. Hold on now. First of all, we're not calling nobody who name spelled Joaquin, but y'all can call him. But I'm calling him
Joaquin.
His name is Jaquan, but that's not the point. Jaquan, that's not the point. He didn't even take care of Juliana's husband. So what makes you think that he would be all tough on this snitch?
Well, because he probably knows how to separate family from business. That's a business situation. I'm just trying to say, a snitch in the organization. Yeah, that I think somebody like him would have got rid of. Or especially, look at Dean. Okay, you don't want me to use him? How about Dean? Dean would have got rid of him, just like he got rid of Smurf.
Right.
Okay?
Yep, I agree with that. Definitely.
Yeah, but you know what? They didn't. I don't think he wanted to do anything, Marvin, because they was already in deep. He didn't want anything to come back to him. And then with all of those bodies that dropped because of the blue tops, I think that's why he fell back.
Yeah, he could have killed him and then put him in the wall next to whatever that guy's name is.
Next to Frank.
Frank.
Boy, here y'all go. Right.
When we gonna start smelling it though? Like, what's going on?
But believe me, we gonna smell it. We gonna. That's gonna have Marvin stank all over it. Get ready for it. Get ready for it.
That's another thing. Like, it's probably gonna be like just when everything's probably picking up for him, going smooth. Here we go with the freaking body in the wall.
Yep. I mean, he could always dig. He could always break the wall down, go throw it in the river. He could always do that. So we'll see. All right, B.A., we back on you, my man. And this was another one of these scenes. Crown Camacho, the man who was in debt because he take all his money and snorted up his nozacho. And Lulu came through with his lawyer, his big time lawyer, who was looking debonair and suave as hell, and said, look, Crown, I got all the leverage, and this gun gonna give me extra leverage. You're gonna sign these papers, and you're gonna be 50% owner of this musical industrial complex we got going. Behavior, talk to me.
Yeah, so kind of saw this coming too. Knew it was going to be some type of confrontation between these two. Didn't know it was going to go down like this though. I like the boss move that Lulu is pulling. I do. He's gaining more power with, you know, his other side deal right here. But at the same time, like, I gotta agree with Larry's point yesterday as well. I don't know how, even though it was nice and kind of cool and just like, yeah, I'm taking over. But I mean, this is not legal at all. You can't make somebody sign something with, you know, a gun in their face. That's just, I don't know how he can prove that in a court of law, like he was under distress or something. But I was just like, I don't know how this is going to play out. You can't do that. You know, it was
Vanilla Ice when he was hung over the balcony. He gave away all this bubble shit.
I honestly think that it still would have happened if Lulu didn't show us a gun, his piece or whatever. I just have a feeling like that was just unnecessary. You didn't have to do that. You know, of course he's gonna bark and, you know, bite back a little bit, but you know, you already had a step on him, and he was afraid of you. I don't think the gun was necessary.
Well, what could he do, B. Avery? He's broke. So he ain't even going to be able to go to a court of law with any competent lawyer. He's going to have to probably get a public defender. You still going to lose the case. Then you got to prove that he pulled a gun on you to get you to sign the paperwork, right? Because if he wouldn't have signed the paperwork, would Lulu really and truly shot him right there? Probably.
I don't think so.
You don't think Lulu would have shot? So if you in your heart of hearts think that you're not about to get shot, okay, then maybe you don't sign it. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to bet between the two, if they got into a fight, who's going to win? My money's going to be on Lulu and the lawyer. Of
course.
So either way, you're going to be forced to sign it, one way or the other one. You're going to do it freely or with force.
I don't know. Would you have signed it if you was in his shoes?
If I'm him with his behavior, I'm signing because he's a crackhead. Number one, he's broke, and it's 2-on-1, and he ain't tough. Right. But now, if it's me, Lamont Tyson, you give me an ultimatum, then just shoot me in the head.
Okay.
So you gonna lay down?
No, I would have walked out. And if they shot me in the back, then I just got shot.
Get down and lay down. That's basically what he was saying now.
He said I would have walked out.
Yeah, and they just shot me while I'm walking out, then hey.
Get down and lay down.
Well, it's on you. Can you do something with his hair? Can you lay that shit down, Moochie?
Ain't going nowhere.
Look, he once he showed his hint, he thought, how can I say this? Remember the Brooklyn guy from outside that was giving Lulu a hard time trying to get in the spot?
Yeah.
You know that Crown was talking about Lulu to him.
Right.
And I think he did it for that simple reason too. Because he wanted to show, look, I'm not just gonna be the money man and you getting over on me. Okay. It's to the point when he came there with the lawyer this time, Brooklyn Cat called him the boss.
He did. He showed it. He called him the boss.
Even he know what time it is.
Damn.
Look how tables turn.
And Crown was not happy about that at all.
He thought he was getting over. He really did. I'm gonna have this dude pay for everything. And I looked out for him because I put his niece on the record. He paid the payroll.
He did.
He kept the lights on.
Yep.
He took care of everything with the showcase.
He paid the health. He paid the health insurance. Exactly. He even paid for their 401k in the underground street. Well, I mean that cocaine was his 401k plan. That's what it was.
Look, and he made the engineer get caught up on his child support. Yep. So, and he really, Lulu really wants to change. So I come to you on this one, Miss K. Oh goodness. Well, okay, I'm glad y'all got whatever y'all got going on over there. But Lulu, speak on.
I sent my kids a text because I had to get off the camera, guys, because I just went on my channel and I got 1K. So I was
nice.
My kids came up in here and they're like clapping and giving me fives and everything like that.
Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations, Team K household, man. Y'all moving on up now, man. Keep that momentum going. But what you think about Crown?
Thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody that went and subscribed, and I just appreciate you guys and appreciate you, Lamont.
Good looking out, team.
Me and everybody, Moochie.
Congrats.
Yeah, man.
What was it that you were
So
saying now?
what you think about Crown Clown in this situation?
Yeah, I think he is a clown, but I think that he could also present a problem. So I'm a little I wouldn't sleep on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially because he was kind of muscled into the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he might have some animosity towards Lulu. And
I would.
you know, right. So he could easily go behind his back some way, somehow, and just cause some type of drama. You know, that's what I see. I see drama.
Definitely. It's going to be some drama. I mean, they've got a whole couple of nice setups for season 2 that, you know, really you almost got enough setups for 2 more seasons, to be honest with you, because you done
I
brought
don't
in
see his
Jaquan.
life expectancy lasting that long though.
I don't either.
I see him as the front person in the business.
Mm-hmm.
And if he keeps him doped up, he might not be a problem.
Right. Exactly. We'll see where it goes. Well, Moochie, I'm on you to start this one off. Talk about this whole sequence with Juke. She gets in the house. She finds the tape that they did in the mall. She's distressed. She's distraught. Parents come home, catch her in the house. The dad tries to kind of warn her the police have been called, and the mom comes in there, obviously frustrated and wanting to blame it on Juke, and throws the blue cap and said it was her fault. Moochie, take it away.
I just want to give a shout out to her because she played this role real good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And the tears when she was crying. Only thing I was like, why is she staying there so long? Like I was like, she gotta go because she done broke the window and all of that. And when we came back and she's still in the house, I'm like, why don't she leave?
Didn't it seem like she wanted to get caught at one point in time? It kind of felt like she wanted to get caught because there was no urgency with her.
Right.
It wasn't. She just sat there and watched the video and then played around on the typewriter. It was crazy.
That's somebody who was. That's somebody who was in love.
With the father, I was like, okay, he gonna let her go. But then once the cops came in and she put her hands up, I was like, damn.
Wow. Give it to you, Miss K. Someone let her loose while she was riding in that cop car to be booked. Now they did say you should be thankful, whatever. Someone let you loose. I could have sworn they said a him, but Larry said they didn't say him.
They did.
They did, or I thought so. They said he. So
they said he, and then they said a rabbi reference.
Right. So do you think they misdirecting us that really Burke is the one that got her loose, or what do you think?
I think it was Burke, even though, and I even put that in my video that even though they referred to the detective as a he, I still think it was Burke. I just think it was one of those sexist things where they just assumed that because it was a detective, it was a he.
Right.
And so that's all I got to say with that one. And I think that especially because we already know they had a run-in. If they never had a run-in, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't think that it was Burke. But they had a run-in. They met each other. They talked. You know, we already saw that whole setup happening where she's like, oh, I know things. We can talk, blah, blah, blah. And right now, the way Juke is going through things, she's probably going to want to talk to somebody that's on the other side. You know, like she's tired of this life. She's tired of the drugs. She's tired of that street life. She's going to talk to somebody that's on the clean side. So I don't think that it's going to be a problem for her to actually talk. Because remember how she treated her when she first met her? Like, yeah, 5-0, like, get out of my face. And now that someone was taken that was close to her from drugs and from that life, she probably needs something different.
Cool.
Definitely think it was Burke, though.
Gotcha.
And we see in the preview next week, she's going to be talking to her, so.
Got it. Zell Latrice, super sticker. You holds down everybody's channel. We're more than grateful. We appreciate that super sticker. That's a super sticker for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Grateful to you. B. Avery, what'd you think about the situation with Juke being in the house, getting released by Detective Burke? Break it down for me, brother.
Yeah, I was just screaming like, "Get out the house! What are you doing?" But after a while, I realized, yeah, she's not gonna leave. You know, she's mourning right now. She
Right.
needed that. I mean, she needed that closure. You know, she would have lost her mind if she didn't get that or that tape. I wish she would have just took it and watched it at home, but maybe she didn't have a VCR. I don't know. But it was nice, man. Well, it was sad, but it was nice. And I feel sorry for Juke. Again, I like the dad. He didn't rat her out, and he was trying to be there for her, even though he kind of lost more, of course. But I don't know who that was that let Juke free. I know y'all said it was Burke, and that's possible, but I wasn't able to put that together. I'm just not sure. I don't know what's going on there. So it was and it seemed like the cops were remorseful to let her go. Well, not remorseful, but just kind of hesitant, just like, I don't want to let her go. I'm like, what was that about? But go ahead, Moochie.
Yeah, Moochie, and you got a question, Moochie. Someone wants you to
Can you
explain.
highlight Chris P's comment?
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. That's exactly
Okay.
what I'm talking about.
She wasn't booked. And that's what I said in my video. I said it last night on here, and I said it in my review that she wasn't booked. So how did they know she got arrested? Because it was a different borough. So I kind of had a problem with that. But then Nita the Ziva, shouts out. She said that they could have heard radio chatter about the call that came in, and maybe she could have put 2 and 2 together with that and made the call. But I don't think that. For some reason I feel like the dad might have did it, but they're gonna make it seem like it's Detective Burke.
Okay. All right. We'll get on to the next one. And this is the doozy. This is one of the doozies of the show.
It would be that way with everybody though. Sorry.
Yeah.
Either way, how did Detective, if it's not Burke, how did Howard know? So it's the same difference. Somebody know. Somebody
knew something.
Right.
Somebody knew. Somebody must have been waiting down by that station when they radioed it in. Somebody knew something. I guess we'll see. It's on you now, Miss K. And this was a very telling scene. You've got Detective Howard and Rock going through their youth. They going back and forth. We learned that he smashed her at age 16. We learned that DEF CON was really gay. And we learned that Detective Howard is one of the only men that can put Rock in her place right now, because that's the only man that seems to be able to just talk to her however he wants to. And he walks away saying, I ain't talking to you no more. I better see your son. And if you send those goofy ass brothers after me, I'm going to clip them. I'm going to shoot first, ask questions later. Jump in there, Miss K.
Well, like you said, I was shocked about DEF CON. I did not expect that, because, like he said, this guy right here, Detective Howard, that DEF CON's face belongs on the Mount Rushmore of kingpins, right? That's what he said. He talked about how hard this guy is and how he's this and that. He's well respected in the streets. And not to say that nobody tough could be gay. Omar from The Wire taught us that. So I'm just saying I was surprised. That's all. And so now, of course, we already knew that he was the father, but now we know for sure he's the father. And then we have that whole, I just appreciated this scene because, like you said, it was very telling, and we got that info that we wanted. We had a lot of questions, and we were trying to figure out how much older he was than her. And that was a main question right there, was like, why was he messing with this young girl? How old is he? And things like that. Come to find out, he was undercover, and she was underage, and she lied. So, that's the main thing. But one of the questions that we were talking about before was that, why is she so upset with him? So that's still not something that we know, right? Why are you so mad at him? Why you hate him so much? And maybe it's because he turned out to kind of, he wasn't snitching though, he was a cop. But that's still like, that's a pig. You know what I mean? I'm not saying cops are pigs. I'm just saying for people like Rock, that's the same type of difference. A snitch and a pig, it's probably the same difference. You know what I mean? I just would like to know why she hates him so much. And I think that Rock in this situation, when he was threatening, saying that if she don't tell Kanan the truth, I'm gonna put it out that he's the son of a cop. And she's saying, oh well, that's gonna be bad for Kanan. He said, no, it's gonna be bad for you, because you're the one that's gonna look like a snitch. So I was wondering, was she plotting, because she didn't say anything. And a lot of you who probably watched my video, you heard my take on this already. She had nothing to say, but I feel like she was thinking. And in her mind, before all this stuff happened with Lulu, was she planning to take him out because of this? Let me get rid of this guy because he's doing too much snooping, and now he's threatening. So that's
Gotta handle his business. B. Avery, jump in there, my brother. How did you feel about this whole entire scene?
Now, I mean, run it by me again.
Just pick. You could go anywhere you want to go from this conversation. Anywhere you go, whatever your thought process was when you heard this loaded conversation unraveling, from the fake baby daddy was gay and was just using her as a pawn to cover him being gay, to Malcolm saying, "Look, I need to talk to Kanan. I ain't talking to you no more. If you send your brothers after me, they're gonna get a cap in that ass." To us finding out that he had sex with her at 16 as an undercover, and she didn't stop him, but she wanted him to know, look, bro, I was carrying a geometry book. That didn't tell you something? Pick up anywhere, B. Avery.
Yeah, I just look at Howard different now. That he was, hitting on somebody that was young, and his excuse was, "Oh, I thought you were 17." That really doesn't mean anything to me, bro. You was of age. You know that she was too young for you, and so that's just kind of gross right there. And she did throw the geometry comment in his face. I was shocked about DEFCON being gay. I think she called him left-handed, so that was interesting. I think he called him a fairy or something like that. And so it was a lot going on, because when he pulled up on her, hey, follow me right now. I got stuff to do, or you either follow me or I'm arresting Kanan on 7 counts of murder. And of course, she has no choice but to oblige him at that point. But we'll see how it's gonna play out. I'm interested. I wouldn't have thought this at first. I'm kind of thinking of it now. What if she kills him? Rock has she doesn't seem like she likes having people over her shoulder, like having one over her. Like he got this information, like you either do this or I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. She don't like him anyway. I also do want, like y'all were just saying, I also want to know why she does have such a disdain for him. I hope that does kind of play out. Look at her face. She's like, you N-word, you piece of shit, you. And so, I think, I don't know. Howard may get it. He may get it. She may hit him with her car or something. I don't know. But
damn,
we'll see.
Wow. My man doing a complete 360, excuse me, on some of the other theories. I like that. Finish it off, Moochie. Finish it off.
I like that we finally got a backstory to this. I like that. I was shocked that we found out that he was gay, and that basically she was his beard. And with this thing, I can't see her kill. If she kills him, it's gonna bring too much heat.
That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
It's gonna make the area too hot. They're gonna look under every rock to find out who killed him. So
that's true.
I don't see that happening like that.
You're right.
They got to get him in an awkward position where he looks like the bad guy when he dies.
And you know what? That ain't going to be that hard to do if he keep co-mingling his private life with his professional life. It ain't going to be that hard to do. Rock could turn the tables on him like that.
I could see her manipulating Kanan to do it, but I hope not, because he's messing up everything he touches. And with this, he'll get some time.
I think she'll be stupid to me.
I know they're gonna show him going to juvie, so I just want to see how this plays out.
Okay. All right. We'll get there. We'll see. We ain't got nothing but time in the G's down here, my people. B. Avery, you
Oh,
on
one more
deck?
thing. I feel
Go
like he
ahead.
brought the whole crew down. That's why she can't stand him. And he got everybody through her.
Yeah.
That's why she despises him so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something
Hey,
like that.
that's a good hypothesis, Moochie. I'll be waiting to see all the videos that say, why does Rock hate Howard?
Don't do that.
I'll be waiting to see all the videos tomorrow because every other black.
Exactly.
Yep.
Watch the mice in the corner.
Uh-huh. By the way,
And take it back to crumbs.
we've got 275 people watching. 2 consecutive nights we've gone 250 plus. Can we get those 270 likes? Miss K done hit 1,000, but keep subscribing anyway. B. Avery, he trying to get to 50K. Go jump on his channel. And Moochie trying to get to 1,000. Go jump on her too. Because you never know what hairdo she might have next time we see her.
Please, I need y'all.
Yeah, man. Show us some love. It's on you, B. Avery. This was funny to me. This is when Kanan knew he was screwed. And the thing is, B. Avery, you know, you be on your fitness like me. He was out there doing pull-ups on the wall and stuff, man. I'm like just doing his pull-ups. And then when a parent call you by your full government name that they gave you,
you know you're in trouble.
Boy, you better put some towels around, put some towels in your pants, put some towels around your leg, because that's about to be an ass whipping.
Yeah, he should have put one on his face.
Yeah, he comes downstairs and here he is on the ground after he got punched in the face, slapped in the face, and she breaks down that she feels he is the reason why this family and the business and organization is just breaking down. B. Avery, pick it apart wherever you want to go.
After this, I'm done with Kanan. I'm sick of him.
What?
I'm tired of Kanan. He is getting on my damn nerve. He has no sense of responsibility, accountability. He blames everybody but for himself. Now he can go like, well, Mom, it's your fault. I'm like, man, to an extent, man. You're not 8 years old, man. You 15 running on 16. You got some sense. You know, you're much more mature than the typical teenager your age. You putting bodies in the ground, cooking bad drugs. You're not some baby like that. So take some responsibility, dude. Like, I don't think like his mama called him out. I'm sick of cleaning up your mess, and she went down the whole grocery list of mess or whatever. I don't think he said sorry or I apologized once in this whole season. I could be wrong. I mean, when she charged him up in episode 1 or 2 talking about D Wiz in the corners, I mean, he made it. I mean, he just made excuses all season. He never says, my bad, you know, or my fault, I'll try to do better. He just you know, well, it's your fault, and I'm just over it. I'm over it. I don't think it was necessary for her to admit that she's the one that got D Wiz killed. I mean, I understand. I just don't agree. I think that's gonna make their relationship worse. Even though it was horrible, I understand why she had to do it. Okay, either we let D Wiz die or let my son die. You know, you're not gonna choose your son. And she just had no choice. But I would have kept it to myself if I was her. I was smiling when she smacked him. You know, he needed that. Yeah. I'm done with Kanan. I'm sick of him. Sick of him.
You know, I'm gonna come to you, Moochie, but B, I just feel like she had to tell him about D Wiz because she's trying to use every tool she can to get through to him to start making better decisions. I think that's why she pulled that out. She know that's gonna hurt his feelings. She know that's gonna make him feel some kind of way, and maybe she think that him feeling that kind of way might prevent him from being that stupid again.
Yeah, she's too much of an enabler. Like, put your foot down and be like, no, Mom, I want to learn drugs. What am I going to do with you, Kanan? I guess I'm going to have to teach you. Like, why are you giving up so easily? Say no. Like, use that mama authority that we all are afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know our moms can't physically beat us up, but at the same time, we're not going to. You get what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, you ain't putting hands on your mama.
Yeah, but I'm still afraid of my mama. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't know how to explain it, but You know,
I get it, of
yeah,
course.
it's
I
just
get it.
frustrating.
It's that reference, you know,
Yeah,
that you have.
Well, we clearly see why Kanan got along with Tariq so much because they basically were the same damn upbringing, almost.
Exactly.
Almost. So jump on in there, Moochie.
With this, I feel like she had to tell him because he's out of control and he's reckless right now, and he's caused nothing but damage to her business.
Mm.
They lost their corners because of that whole shooting incident when they shot Buck 20. She had everything worked out. They had her and Unique had a rapport. They were cordial to each other. Now it's an all-out war.
Mm.
And it's just like he's not stopping. He's just hard-headed. It's ridiculous. He deserved to get smacked. He need his uncles to whoop that ass. To me, I feel like his uncles need to box him around a little bit, and you know, just snatch his ass off the steps and beat him on the front lawn.
Well,
Wow.
wow.
I agree.
Boy, you well jump on in there, Miss K. I mean, you both of y'all putting on lip glosses and shit. That Rihanna Fenty. I see y'all. Go ahead. You about to tell us something juicy. Go and get it on out.
Oh my gosh, when you do that, you make me feel like I'm got the pressure on. Sheesh, I'm probably just coming in and say something more simple. Yeah, I just agree.
You good. You're good.
I just agree, okay, that yes, everybody's tired of Kanan. This smack was well deserved. And it's just like somebody put in, I think, my comment saying that hopefully Tariq will for that in season 2 or something like that or whatever.
Oh wow.
You know, it's like, yeah, Tariq needed that kind of situation to happen with him. But you know, right now we don't really know how any of this information has affected Kanan.
Right.
You know, and her telling him, yeah, as a mother, that's what she needed to do because she could no longer keep it a secret. Like this kid is, like you said, it was to get through to him. Like, do you understand what I'm doing? If we really think about it, nothing going on with Rock is separate from all of the stuff this guy caused. Like, it's really all because of what's happening, why she got all these problems going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the stash house, the D-Wiz situation, the Buck 20, like all of that, every drama, all the drama that she's had, it's been because of him. The only thing that was separate from the drama that he brought is the stuff from the very beginning when we found out that one of Neek's boys got a little out of control and hit one of their corners or something like that, and one of her guys got shot. That was the only drama aside from Kanan. You know, with that whole he's been the causation for it all. He's been behind everything. So for her to tell it, she had to tell it. Now, I think though that because of who Kanan is, it's not going to change, especially since we know his story as a grown-up. It's not going to change. It's actually going to shape who he's going to turn out to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Which is that ruthless and do whatever type of thing. And as far as what you were saying, B, that he never takes accountability for anything, and you know everything is just a cop out or it's an excuse. The only time this guy takes accountability is when he gets in trouble with somebody else. He'll take the heat on himself. That's the only type of quality that he has about himself. Like when he was dealing with that situation with Marvin, he's like, Ma, it's on me. When it was a situation with Symphony, Ma, it's on me. That's the only time he takes accountability. Other than that, you could forget about it.
Good point.
We'll see what happens next week.
And he was sweet to Davina.
Oh yeah, he was. He was a sweetie to Davina.
Yeah.
But
listen,
how is he gonna act when how is he gonna act now that she's gone? You know, let's see what's gonna happen, because I kind of feel like with her in the picture, he gets a little too emotional.
Oh, big time, 100%.
He gets clouded with her.
Yeah, and I don't understand why.
And he makes even more bad decisions.
Yes. Especially if somebody say something about her.
He's just really acting as he's not insecure, but he's acting as if he is, or his character like he has to prove to somebody, to prove to himself, or just need validation. You know, like I can do it. I don't get it. But
do you guys think? I'm sorry, B.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah,
do you guys think that Marvin, like, Did you see his face when I'm talking about Kanan? Did you see his face when his mom told him that Marvin used to abuse drugs?
Yeah.
His face was like, so I wonder, like, do you think he's gonna kind of look at his uncle a little differently? Because if you guys notice, everybody kind of treats, and I said this before, everybody treats Marvin a certain way, like the family screw up, except Kanan. So is he going to be like on that bandwagon now? You know, like I said, Juke, she be knowing everything, so she probably had to know that her dad. That's probably why she, I don't know, probably why she act like that too. But do you guys think he's gonna change towards him?
No,
I
because
think so.
the whole reason he's hanging with the uncle is because he know the uncle is a fuck up, and he's able to manipulate that problem with his uncle to get what he wants. So no. Why would he change?
He basically manipulated the whole gas station situation.
Right. You know,
he wiggled his way back in there because remember he told him, I can't mess with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he still wiggled his way back in there and went to the cookhouse and got mixed in that. He wasn't even supposed to be around that stuff.
Right. Should have left it alone. But he got to show he the man. That's what Little Rob said. He definitely thought he was the man. Oh, by the way, speaking of Little Rob, you know he's done, right?
Who?
Yeah, definitely.
First of all, dumb Detective Howard told Rock who he got where he got the information. That was wrong for him to do that. First of all, as a cop, you just added to the body count like that. Real dumb.
Well, we know. Howard has a motive too. He wants that bone marrow, so he threw a bone to Rock to just let him know, hey, you know, let's keep this playing field even. I get some heat off you, you take some heat off me.
True.
We'll see. We back to you, Moochie. Let's see here. Yo, boy, Marvin. And you tried to play this man talking about the 3-second rule. He didn't like, but no, he wasn't that. He didn't fall for it, Moochie, because she kept asking him, "Tell me what you want."
He done came out of it after that.
Tell me what you want.
I said 3 seconds. 3 seconds ain't that long.
Moochie, she was asking why he was tapping it from the back, while he was clapping them cheeks back there. She was asking, "What you want the money for?" And
no,
he didn't
she
say
was
that.
after that.
No,
that
she
was
wasn't.
after he done.
She was too busy. She was too.
He done
She
bust
was too busy
off.
making noise.
He done bust off. He ready to get out of there anyway. He like, so you got my money?
And, well, you know
He's ready
what?
to just take his money and leave.
Well, you know what? If he would have said something, that couldn't have been admissible in court because he was under duress. If we're gonna go by your 3-second rule, Moochie, he was under duress.
Seconds.
Yep, you wouldn't be able to use that in nobody's court. So break this scene down for me, Moochie. And
she was being too obvious.
Yes,
and remember, he got jammed up before like this.
Yep, that's how he got jammed up.
He got jammed up before like this because remember he said he said I was set up. So he saw it, and then when he walked out and he saw the two cops that stuck out like a sore thumb, he was on to it.
But Moochie,
he was like, I'm not even gonna mess with you, man. Ain't nothing worth. Ain't no cookie worth this.
We see one man getting out of a cookie, and we see another one that's about to get the ultimate hors d'oeuvre to get in a cookie. Oh, Symphony listening to everything, and I'll swing it to you, Miss K. How is Rock going to reward him with this juicy information about what's going on in this organization? Symphony saw everything. Everything.
I mean, what's left to give? She done already gave everything up.
Damn. God, oh my Lord.
Message.
Wow. Oh my God.
There you go.
Mean, come on now. This would have been perfect if she didn't give it up already. Like, oh yeah, you really.
Miss
Listen to Miss K, ladies.
He wasn't even trying to talk to her before they started.
Miss K, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell my wife. Every time is like the first time. That's all I'm saying. Every time.
Okay. She might have to do something a little different because it don't look like she, don't look like she did a little different. Now it's time. It's her turn now.
Oh, good Lord.
Look, you said so.
Be Avery.
I don't know what
I'm shit.
I don't know what's left to give. Like she
can. I'll tell you what she can give, but I want to hear what B. Avery gonna say. B. Avery, jump on in there, brother.
I'm trying to think what she can give myself. I'm curious.
She can give Symphony a long-term relationship, and she get her ass out the game. That's what he really wants.
But she ain't gonna do that.
Nah, she ain't doing
and
that.
He ain't. And what
that'd be
give
disappointing.
him a position and get her out of there and give him ownership of some crap of the club. That's what I've been hearing some people say. But who cares about that? This guy trying to be a philosopher or whatever. He's a teacher.
Symphony can do better.
Yeah, this is just his Tuesday night gig.
Right.
Yeah,
Tuesdays
he can do better.
And one thing I like to say, I'm sorry, B, real quick, is that I like the fact that he just so happened to be there on that night, right? Because he's not there all the time. This is Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I was happy that he was there.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, go ahead, B. Sorry.
No. You good. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know what I was doing the first time I watched this, but I did not put this together at all. That she was trying to rat him out. I was confused. Like, what is this red thing under the table blinking for?
Oh Lord, yeah, that was the microphone right there.
My eyes was slow. I was like, what is this? And then she was like, and I'm being honest, y'all gonna unsubscribe. I was just like, bro, just tell her why. what the for?
Be Avery, I feel you because it seemed like it was just too obvious.
You would have been wearing a silver bracelet, yo.
I would have been in jail like a mug that night. I was like, bro, just tell her what. I was like, wait a minute, I would this about. My mindset was thinking, wait a minute. If somebody owed me money and I want my money, I'd be like, I want my money because of this, this, and this. You know what I'm saying? My ass would have been in jail.
They wouldn't even have waited for you to come out the office. They would have just bust up in there and picked you up on the spot. God.
Yeah, bro. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Like, this is a bullshit. Get the money. I would have put out receipts. 2 weeks ago, I gave you this for this. And she screamed. I'm just like, I'm thinking like, bro, man, like, okay, you can get some. I'm like, you can get some ass whenever you want. Don't burn the bridge. You know what I'm saying? You being mean and dismissive. And then when I saw the cops or whatever, they started talking, I was like, oh. And then I took it back and rewound it, and I looked at it a completely different lens. I was like, I feel foolish as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think it was you, Moochie, that was saying when them cops stood out like a sore thumb. Like, my goodness gracious. Like, that's horrible. Like y'all are sticking out like giants in the club.
They don't even look like they belong there.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would look there like, what are you guys doing here?
Like why y'all ain't at the diner? That's
exactly.
And this bugged me. The dialogue it was so lame and corny. Like, oh, you got what did you say? Something you get a lot of dick, or somebody's getting more dick than us. I'm just like, shut your ass up. That was
some of that Anglo-Saxon humor.
I don't know. It shouldn't bother me that much, but it did. I don't know why I'm making a big deal about it, but it just rubbed me the wrong way. But I was also laughing at Symphony over there playing Ninja Assassin behind the counter, eavesdropping. I'm like, look at this guy. It has to come back in a significant way because this is the only scene that he had in the whole episode, so I can't wait to see how that's gonna play out or whatever.
I know how I want it to play out.
How you want it to play out, Moochie?
I want to see a cat fight.
Oh, here she go.
I want to see a cat fight. I want to see a cat fight.
B, if we see a cat fight, I want Rock to get her ass beat by Tony.
Snap. Okay. Wow, that would be interesting.
It'd be right. That's the only way it would be interesting because everybody thinking Rock
gonna
whip her butt.
Be one of those fights, like I said, like when Kanan and Ghost had that fight.
That's true.
Right.
I at least want to see Tony get some licks
but she ain't gonna lose.
She gonna put her in the microwave. Payback. That'd be fun, kind of funny if they had a big, anyway.
I don't know. I know I want to see a cat fight.
Listen, you either gonna see a cat fight between Tony and Rock or Juke's mom and
Jukebox.
Rock.
Jukebox and Davina.
Juke's mother and
Juke's
Rock.
mother, which is Latoya Luckett.
I ain't even think about that.
Yeah,
because they said she not coming to next season anyway.
Right.
That's why I think the cat fight might come in.
Right. That's definitely going to be a fight. That's going to be 100% fight. Because the mama going to come back in and want to be all in Juke's life. Rock's going to be like, where the hell you been at?
Yeah.
That's going to be a fight. Now, in that fight, Rock going to win. Latoya Luckett going to get her weave snatched out of her head in that fight. Honey, you can believe that. We own you again, Miss K, and we about to get up. We about to get us out of here. This is going to be the last thing we're going to cover tonight. And anything we didn't cover, feel free to make your theory videos. So I got a little clip for this because this was the one where I felt like all you women, you middle-aged black women, was about to have your panties in a wad because you thought y'all lost your little Lulu. Here we go.
Come on, Lulu, stay with me. It's the cost of doing business. In one way or the other.
Somebody help. Pull him. Somebody help. Somebody help me.
That was so iconic. The screams, the growls, the fists, the praying fists, the pump action. Take it away, Miss K. Break down the whole scene from the time Lulu was sipping on his brandy, changing the tape, to the time Rock calls him and say, batter up, and he was like, I'm not going to work tonight.
I'm off.
And then the next thing we know, fire coming through his window. Break it all down.
Fire burn. First, I just want to say that Davina Wallace 40, she's supposed to be coming in season 2, right? Latoya Luckett.
Yeah, right.
All right, so we know about this, guys. This is the situation. We knew that this guy.
I'm sorry, Nancy.
Yeah, because I am middle-aged, so stop. Anyway, so look at Moochie's face.
I'm gonna just put the picture up so ain't nobody looking at nobody.
All right, so we already know, right? We saw what Unique was doing. He was planning to burn stuff up like it's about to get real smoky. Got call the boys from upstate because it's going down. Rock stink all over this, as Moochie was talking about on her little avatar. It was too cute. So listen, I didn't know that he was coming after after Lou. I knew he was gonna do something, but I honestly, when we saw the trailer for this episode, I thought he was shooting up Rock's house. I had no idea because we've never seen Lulu's house before this.
Correct.
So, so this is what's happening, and Worrell, he's probably all too happy to do this, after that situation happened last week for him, and then we got Marvin coming down. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, Marvin was coming down at the right time or just in time. What was he doing there?" Well, you got to remember that Rock told him, "I don't ever want to see your face again. Go and take the rest of the product, whatever you got left over, and bring it to Lulu. Drop it off to Lulu." So that's what he was coming there for. And now, thank God she told him that, because he was coming to drop it off right on time to get to his brother and everything. And so I just thought that, I was glad that I didn't see no shots. He wasn't getting shot up, which is the reason why I think he's going to survive. I didn't look it up to see how long it takes for smoke inhalation to kill, but I don't think he was in there that long. And you got a respiratory therapist sitting on the panel with you, and I can tell you he ain't died for no smoke inhalation that quickly.
Okay. All right.
Right. That's why I'm like, I don't think it's that quick now, So, but I just think
he passed out.
Yeah, I think this was great. The fact that these guys have been beefing, we saw them have a fight, we saw them go through their little argument in the beginning of the episode, and to come through like that, it's just, forget about everything. At the end of the day, this is big bro. He's coming in. I'm saving my brother. Like, stay with me. I just found it so heartfelt, and I was like, I think it's dope that it was Marvin is the one that saved him, because he just got kicked to the curb.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about that.
Okay. B. Avery, how did you feel about the Superman scene? 'Cause that's all I was thinking about.
Right.
I'm laughing at Davion Wallace 40 in the chat. They corny as hell. Talking
Davina.
about Lulu got
Oh,
fired
it's
up.
Davion. I'm sorry. It is
Yeah.
Davion. My bad. I called him Davina Wallace. I'm so sorry.
They're talking about Lulu got smoked out.
My
Whatever.
bad.
My sense of humor. I love this scene, but it was also corny as hell.
That's why you love it.
Yeah.
That's why I loved it.
It was corny because the acting from Marvin wasn't the best, to be honest with you, in my opinion. Like, help me, you know, it could have been better. But at the same time, like, it's just beautiful that he's, you know, like you were saying, Miss K, they've been beefing all season, you know, but they're still your brother, man. Brother's love, and all that is thrown away. I don't care. He gonna go in, rush into a burning house building to save him, you know. And me and my brother, I love him to death. We argue more than we get along, but man, if it comes to saving his life, I'm dropping everything, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And if I gotta go out too, I'm gonna go out, but I'm gonna go out trying to save my brother. And so that just meant a lot to me right there. You know, I really did enjoy that. Marvin is also strong as hell because he really wasn't struggling as he was walking out the crib. You know, he like, I got this. Like, you know, Lulu only weighed $110 or something. So, you know, I guess he doing them pull-ups as well, like Kanan or whatever.
Yeah.
And what was I about to say? I mean, it was clear that something was gonna go down with him, you know, playing the music and sitting down. I thought that was going to be Rock's house too. Also, if y'all can help me out, I don't know who Rock was setting him up to murder when she was like batter up to take out who. I don't know who that was. And also, you know, hopefully we get I don't doubt we'll get it because I think we only got 2 episodes left. Like, why was he kind of just defiant? Like, no, I'm chilling. I'm off tonight. I don't want to, you know, go murder somebody. So yeah, it was cool. Marvin tried to come save the day, but you know, he didn't get shot, and you know, he always running in the back of cars. But yeah, and I don't think Lulu's dead. Lulu's gonna be back. So.
No, he's not dead. I mean, at this point in time, Lulu feeling very defiant toward Rock because he's the new co-CEO of a music business that Crown Camacho already done said, I got 2 big deals coming through. So when you start getting that backup plan rolling, you start feeling a little indignant to your main job when your YouTube channel start blowing up. So Moochie.
He's the youngest too. A lot of times the youngest, they feel like got something to prove because they always baby, and now they want that independence, and that's what Lulu is going through right now. So.
I feel that too.
So when you, Moochie, finish us off, then we'll get out of here.
With this whole scene, once he put on the Osley brothers' footstep in the dark, I knew it was coming. If he would have put on today was a good day, I would have been like, all right, you know. But with this whole thing, I was screaming in my house, y'all, at 1 o'clock in the morning.
You were screaming in the house?
Yes, like, no, not my Lulu, oh Lord. Oh God.
Really?
Yes.
And I don't ever want to hear you talk about me and locks and keys again, because I do not dote all over that woman the way you doting all over Lulu. You know?
Oh Lord, not my Lulu.
Y'all should see her do that. Y'all should see her do that with the avatar. It's hilarious. Oh my gosh. But you know, are you can I say something real quick, Moochie? Are you finished?
I don't think he got shot, Marvin. Somebody mentioned that in the comments. I don't think he got shot. I think he was shook up because of the car act, the way the car hit the hit the other car, the parked car. Because they were spraying his car. So myself personally, I don't think he got shot, and I don't think Lulu got shot. I think Lulu passed out probably because he was gonna go out like a G. He was shooting back, even though he had just a Glock or something.
Now Marvin should have more concussions than an NFL player because this dude stay wrecking a car. He stay wrecking a car. He better have some good Geico insurance because man, he stay in a car crash, man.
He ain't care. He got that drug money. What insurance?
He probably
He
don't feel
cut
it.
off the lot.
He probably don't feel it because he's still doing that cocaine. That's all.
Nah, I don't
I
think
hope
he's
not.
doing
I
that. Because
really
remember,
hope
Tony
not.
offered him some and he wouldn't take it.
Right. He said no, and that's why we see he's like, oh no, I don't mess with that because that's good though. But
He
you know,
was real
I wanted to
submissive
tell you
with it.
real quick. B is that I had the same thing. I was very confused. I wanted to know who the heck she was. Who did she want him to batter up on? And that's why I did my theory on the whole thing with what my theory was that it was between him, actually, Marvin, her own brother, or or Detective Howard. Now I settled on Detective Howard though, because I just feel like it. I just kind of tied it all together. How he kind of threatened that I'm gonna tell that this kid is my son to the streets, and then she had that meeting with what's his name, Joaquin or Jaquan, and and she told him that he said that if everything, as long as you can prove to me that Detective Howard's not going to be a problem, then we are good. So I kind of feel it. And after that meeting, she calls Lulu and says, batter up. So it kind of made me feel like, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I could think of, because I'm like, why? Hopefully, they'll let us know. And I kind of tied that whole thing in with the jacket, him taking the jacket as well, because I didn't understand why he took that freaking jacket.
There's one other person she could be trying to kill, because she's got to sew up something with the police for Joaquin. I will call him Joaquin one time.
Okay.
She could have also been trying to take out Detective Burt to send a message to, in essence, look as though she's handling the Howard situation by going after the partner first, so she can show Joaquin, look, I'm moving toward getting
Kill a white
Howard
cop
off my
in
back.
South Side. It's gonna be some shit.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling
Nah,
that.
everybody coming down on her.
Especially
the
family that she got too. That's bad.
They will form like Voltron and go after her.
You think?
She would be stupid. You know how she tell Kanan, you don't know things, Kanan. You just don't. If she do that, it'll prove she don't know things. She don't know as much as she thinks she knows.
But she could get away with killing Officer Howard.
Probably
if she was gonna make it look like Unique did it.
Well, she could make it look like Unique killed Burt.
Maybe.
Let me jump in here.
Because they already got him pegged out as like a loner, and this is the first time he probably had a partner in a long time.
But I 100% agree that jacket was taken to frame Unique for something. 100% agree with that. Go ahead, B.
I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. If Miss K, you said that your theory that you think that Rock wanted Lulu to go take out Marvin. I'm gonna be honest. If that happens, I'll probably stop watching the show.
Yeah,
that's just a bit too much for me. I can only handle so much destruction when it comes to black people, and you turning on your brother. That's just a bit much. It was something else in the earlier that happened in the show. Yeah, when they were trying to renovate the apartments, the upstairs, downstairs, and they moved in, and the dude was like, "What are y'all doing in my apartment?" And he was like, the super was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to move you out." And he's like, "What are y'all talking about? This is my apartment." I thought that Rock was gonna kill the tenant. If she would have killed him instead of Marvin beating his ass, I think I would have stopped watching in too. I don't mean to be a party pooper, but it just some stuff I just can't do. But I don't think that it will be Unique. Well, no, I don't think it'll be Howard, Burke, or Marvin. That would just be too much smoke, like y'all said. If it was Burke or Howard, somebody in the chat was saying that it may be Unique that she was wanting him to take out. I'm just still not sure though. I'm confused.
Right. But then why the jacket?
Yeah. Good question. I hope they tie those loose ends.
Me too.
Excuse me.
Did y'all forget that Kanan killed that old lady when he took her apartment?
No.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he killed that old lady.
Kanan was a piece of, like Larry likes to say, shout out to you, Larry. He was a piece of garbage. So he was doing a lot.
Yeah, he killed that old lady and took her apartment.
Wow. I tell you, man.
And one more thing I just want to say, and I really did like the confrontation at the table or conversation at the table between Rock, her henchman, and Joaquin. You know, when she was talking about when he was like, "I've been following you." I just like that whole scene right there. It really put Rock in her place as far as hierarchy of power. Like, okay, you know, you doing this, but I got all this over here. You know, because when they initially met at the boxing ring, she wanted to seal the deal right there. Like, okay, hey, let's get it popping. You know, let's work together. And he was like look, like holding her hostage. Like, yeah, I like this conversation. Let's meet again. And then when they're at the dinner, yeah, I still want to verify this or that. You know, we're not there yet. And you can just kind of see the frustration in her face because she's desperate for product. You know, but she can only do so much. She's like, well, this is all I got to do to get your approval. Well, cool, I'm gonna be ready or whatever. So I really did. That was actually one of my favorite scenes in the episode. So I just had to comment on that real quick.
Yeah, and like I was saying last week, that you can tell just by his response to her that he's more of a careful guy. He's not just gonna jump in bed with anybody, and that's why he's saying I like the conversation, and that's another reason why he had her followed, because it's like I need to see what this chick is about before I get into bed with her. You know?
Right. Yeah. So I like all that.
Way to end it, ladies and gentlemen. We're grateful. 310 are in the chat with us right now. Please be sure to subscribe, give us a like, check out Miss K, check out B. Avery, and definitely check out the auntie in charge, Muchella, over there hanging with everybody, getting things done. We will be back tomorrow to review Heels, the show on Stars about wrestling, and we'll make sure we make that interesting and fun. And B. Avery, before we get out of here, man, tell us what you got going on in your channel, and then we'll end it with that.
As soon as we hang this up, I'm gonna do my trailer reaction for the Hawkeye series. I haven't seen the trailer yet, so I'm gonna do that. I was trying to do it on my new computer. That's why I haven't posted it yet, but I'm having issues, so I got to do it on my old one. So
Well,
I'll figure it out though.
Yeah, you'll get it together. I did my review for it. I'm excited for it, but my audience didn't care to see me review Hawkeye. But you know, I have an audience that I can go and loan myself to with B. Avery, E-Man, and all the other crew that follow Marvel. If y'all don't like what I do with Marvel, but damn it, I did
don't
it anyway.
Don't give up. We'll get it. We'll get the Marvel numbers up.
We'll get them sooner or later. So that's gonna do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, get that life game. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. live for Heels. Peace.
Bye. Later.